What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, we are trying a lot of new makeup. So I did pick up 3 of the new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powders. So I guess these are like a cream to powder formula, but it is blush. You can also use it on the lips. We are also, I finally got my e.l.f. Camo color correctors in. I picked up the peach and the blue shade. I do have here the new Urban Decay Stay Naked Quickie Concealer. So we did test this out in today's video. I picked up a new shade of the NYX Blur Tint Foundation. This is the shade 10 Medium. I also grabbed a new one of the shades from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is from their new nude collection of lipsticks that they launched, and this is in the shade Hush Pink. If it focuses. If you hear the little one in the back, he won't leave my room for me to record this, so I do apologize, y'all. I also picked up some Danessa Myricks powder puffs she has on her website. She also does have some new sponges, which I did test out, and you will see my thoughts. What else? I'm trying to hurry up because he won't be quiet. Now, I did test out the new e.l.f. Soft Velvet Primer. This is from their Good Vibes Only collection. This is limited edition, and I will just tell you up front, it is a pore filling mattifying primer. The rest of my skin looks good. My nose does not look good, so I'm being very honest and upfront. I don't like it. It is smoothing. It does feel like a silicone based primer, so if you don't like silicone based primers, I would stay away from it. So like I said, the rest of my skin looks good. There was no lifting or patchiness when applying any of my makeup, but around my nose area, it's a no-go for me. So I just want to throw that out there up front. That is it, you guys. Before we jump into the video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and leave a comment down below, and let me know what you guys think of today's look and of these products. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Alright, you guys, so starting off, we are going to prime the lids with the P. Louise base in the shade 2.5. I'm going to be very honest. This base is not worth it. I purchased this because an influence, the influencers, but the Juvia's Place I Prep I Prime works just fine. The one that I have from Crayon Case, the Urban Decay, if you want to spend some extra money, but this one in particular is just not worth the price point to me. Now, going in with the Made by Mitchell, this is his Got Milk palette. I don't even know that this is still available, but I'm just going to use that very pretty plum shade at the bottom along with the pinks at the top. We're just going to go for an all matte look today on the eyes. So how has everybody been? Update on my son. So just really quick, my oldest is autistic, and he just turned 11 in January on the 4th. He suffered a seizure for the first time. And when I tell you, to me, like as a parent and you never experienced that, like I've never seen anybody have a seizure, let alone this is my child. So, called the ambulance. They rushed him to the hospital. I never knew that could be connected to autism. Like I never knew that there was a high chance of autistic children possibly having seizures. So they said it's like an absent epilepsy episode, because he was like staring off, but their concerns was how long, he was kind of out of it. So we had to do some testing. We still have some more to go. We have to go back and visit his neurologist, but so far he's been good. We've definitely been keeping a watchful eye. And again, I'm just a very private person. I don't usually like to talk about it, but I don't mind, because in case that there's anybody else out there who may be going through, or their child is autistic, it's just crazy how much you find out. Like I just feel like this is something that should have been told to me. That's a possibility when he was diagnosed, but I just thank God he's okay. All right, guys, so I'm really feeling this brush. I was on Instagram Reels, and she's a makeup artist, and I guess people were asking, I'm sorry, girl, he is so loud. Everybody was asking her what brush does she use to cut the crease or to like shape the eyebrows. And she left a link, okay, to her Amazon storefront. These are paint brushes. And when I tell you, you get 50 brushes for, I think I paid $6. So I would definitely leave the link down below. I mean, they come with different paint brushes. So you get 5 packs of 10 different brushes. But one of the brushes in the pack I use to apply my foundation on my face now. And the other one is for my brows or to do a cut crease if I wanted to. I'm still not perfect at it, but it makes it a lot easier for sure. Okay, you guys, so for primer, first of all, let's get into these lashes. Siren Eyes Salon Perfect at Walmart. Baby, I gotta go get a couple more packs. The primer that I'm using is the e.l.f. Good Vibes Only Soft Velvet Primer. This is limited edition with their new collection that they launched. This was definitely an impulse buy. I will be very honest. It is not necessary. You could see once I smoothed it, well, you know, blended it out, how smooth the skin looks. But being very honest, it did not work well on the nose. And I'm hoping that you guys can see it. I did not stop recording. I did not try to redo it because I could definitely see once I started applying like my foundation and stuff to the nose area that it was lifting my product. My nose has not done that in a long time. So although the rest of the skin may look good, this primer, I would definitely, if I do use it again, it will definitely not be for my nose area for sure. So as I mentioned, I did pick up shade number 10 in the new NYX Blur Tint. This is shade 10 and 13. 13 was the first shade I bought. Do they or do they not look similar? So that's the only downside. I'm glad that I did pick up a lighter shade because, I mean, and look at that, shade number 10. So, yeah, we are going to go ahead and use the new Danessa Myricks sponge. It's definitely given like Juno and Co. I've never tried their sponge, but I know that they have like that velvet type of sponge. I did also pick up their powder puffs, which were again unnecessary. I did not even need the sponge, but I definitely wanted to try them out. Okay, so we are blending this out. Again, it does look smooth. It is a better shade match than shade number 13, but I will be very honest, I do not like the sponge. It is definitely giving stiff, if you will. And I did wet this sponge, but yeah, it's stiff. This will not be something that I would repurchase. I probably would wash the sponge and use it maybe to blend out like cream bronzer, cream blush, but that will be it for me. And just me kind of getting a little bit up close and personal. Again, I don't know if you guys could see it, but I definitely could tell right around the nose area that the makeup is not sitting the way that I would typically like for it to. And again, I do apologize. My 3-year-old just, he don't know how to be quiet, y'all. So please bear with me in this video. All right, y'all. So we are jumping into the Danessa Myricks. Girl, Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Flushed Matte Color for Cheek and Lip. Literally the name. So I'm taking my e.l.f. Camo Color Corrector in Peach first on my under eyes. And y'all, I'm looking because my 7-year-old just walked in from school talking about some little girl named Emma want to slide over. And I think not. Okay. So anywho, these come in 6 shades, $25 each. The shade I'm applying today is Prima Donna, which is a vibrant hot pink. There is one more pink out of the bunch. It is called Rose and Brunch. It's described as a neutral rosy pink. So that one is probably more of an everyday wearable shade. But again, let's just kind of go over some of the highlights on the blush. So it is vegan, good for dullness and uneven texture, matte finish, cream formula, good for pores. It says it is best for oily, combo, or normal skin. So I'm guessing dry skin is not obviously mentioned because it is a matte finish. I'm quite sure this is just a cream blush. If you prep the skin correctly, I'm quite sure it will work for everybody. But yes, I did, like I mentioned, pick up 3 of the 6 shades. So Prima Donna, Golden Hour, and Bellini. At the end of the video, I do swatch the other 2 shades just so you guys could see it because I was kind of pressed for time. So I didn't really, and then I was doing other makeup products in this video. I did not just dedicate this video to this product. But baby, first impression, pigmented. Pigmented. I was a little nervous. What I will say, although I went in with a heavy hand, it blended out beautifully. These definitely, and I don't like how a lot of stuff been hyped up lately, These is a definite yes for me. Yes, yes, and yes. These products. But I'm excited to try the other 2 shades. Like, once I swatched them, I was like, oh yeah. Like, Golden Hour is a vivid orange shade. That's going to be perfect for the summertime. But just look how easy that blended out. There is no patchiness, no lifting. I'm here for it. I am here for it. All right, taking the Urban Decay Quickie. Girl, what is the name? It's the Quickie Concealer, okay? I have the shade 50WY. First things first, I was a little scared at first because looking at it in the packaging, I thought it would be too light. But I feel like it works perfectly for my under eyes. It gives me the right amount of brightness, but not too much. It is a great, nice, creamy consistency. However, we're going in with Laguna. I think this is Laguna 2 or Laguna 3 for cream bronzer. Let me just make sure. Laguna 3 by Nars. This is the cream bronzer. So we're just going to put a little bit of that on. I should have personally did my cream bronzer before the blush, but it's okay. Because I definitely feel like the blush overshadowed my cream bronzer anyway. Like, I just feel like my face was just like, it didn't even look like I put any bronzer on today at all, how I feel personally. But anywho, getting back to the concealer. I saw a few reviews where people did use, it does come with like a sponge type of applicator on the lid that you can use to blend out your concealer. I wanted to go ahead and give that a shot. Me personally, I did not like it. I do feel like you have to be very light-handed with this or else it will lift your concealer on your under eye. I did not want to continue to go further, so I did switch to my sponge to blend it out. I feel like the brush tip on this concealer would definitely be perfect for like cream bronzer, just being very honest. And I don't know if you guys can kind of see, that's why I tried to scoot a little bit closer. I don't know if you could kind of see what I'm talking about. So it was a no for me. It's a great thought. It's definitely travel friendly. But for me personally, my personal preference, I did not care for the little sponge applicator at the top of the concealer. But I do love the packaging of this. I am glad that I picked it up. I'm glad that my Ulta finally had it in stock and I was able to grab it and try it out. So this will definitely be something I will continue to use and play with. But again, it's a no for me as far as the applicator that it comes with to blend out, your makeup products. So going in with the Maybelline Loose Setting Powder, this is definitely an oldie but goodie. This is in the shade number 10. So I feel like this is like the perfect light banana shade, if you will, for my skin tone to kind of get that brightening effect on the under eyes. I know that some people, to them, it's a hit or miss with Maybelline, but to me, Maybelline definitely is like hands down one of the best drugstore um like complexion products that you will find. Okay guys, for lip liner we're going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Malt, and we are just going to outline the lips. Again, I did pick up one of the new Anastasia matte lipsticks. This is in the shade Hush Pink that I will be applying today. So I do apply it, but of course I go over it with the gloss. That's just me. I love a glossy lip. It's definitely something I'm into. Sometimes I try to do nude, but you know, anywho, this is what it looks like. It is so pretty. It is the perfect like pinky nude. She did, I think, come out with maybe 5 new lipsticks and then also some new glosses. So I do have the rest of them. Like, I'm eyeing them if I want to pick them up. I just don't know. Like, I don't know. I am hoarding right now. I feel like I need to do some more decluttering of my makeup before I go ahead and purchase more. But again, a beautiful shade. I don't think you could go wrong with any ABH lip products. And then for the gloss, I just went over it with my NYX This Is Milky Gloss. I think it's in the shade, it's like the nude shade of gloss, so it doesn't really add much color to the lips, but definitely a staple gloss for me as far as from like the drugstore. These will definitely always be repurchased. Alright you guys, so that is it for today's video. We are going to just go ahead and speed through everything I did like. These are the other 2 shades of the Yummy Skin cream to powder blushes. This is Bellini, and this top shade here is Golden Hour, which is definitely one of my favorites. As you can see when I applied Prima Donna, how pigmented that was on the skin. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful formula. These definitely get a 10 out of 10 from me. They are a lot better than the ones that she came out with, I think, a year or 2 ago in that compact where it was like 4. These are better than that. The concealer, I'm not mad at it. I personally didn't like the sponge at the top. I know a lot of people were saying it worked good. For me, it didn't. I feel like I saw a little bit of skipping when I was using it, so that's why I switched to a sponge. As far as the Danessa Myricks sponge, I don't like it. It is definitely too hard. It's not soft and bouncy and flowy like most sponges, so I would have to pass on that. e.l.f. Camo Correctors, perfect. The e.l.f. Soft Velvet Primer, it's a no for me, and that is because my makeup is separating around my nose area. ABH lipsticks, you can never go wrong. Again, this is in the shade Hush Pink. I definitely recommend that one. And then if you are my foundation twin, I would highly say if you want to try this one, definitely pick up shade 10. I feel like it worked better. And again, this is shade 10 medium. So that worked a lot better for me, you guys. Other than that, I feel like that was everything new that I kind of used in today's video. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys are going to go pick up some of these Yummy Skin cream to powder blushes. And that's it, you guys. Stay safe, be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.